The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management of Unity Broadcasting.
You gonna learn today?
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Rose! Rose, give me those keys!
Rose, give me those keys.
Rose, now! Now, the keys!
You gonna learn today? All right. Yeah!
Sir, where can one go to find nice women here?
Oh, you got to get out and look. They ain't gonna just fall in your lap.
We have been to every bar in Queens.
Well, that's where you messed up, son. You can't go to no bar to find a nice woman. You got to go to a nice place, a quiet place like a library. There's a good woman there. And at church, it's good girls.
You like that? You like that?
No wheeling, no dealing, no sheepy shapping.
Cause it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Gilligan get off the island.
Off of the island and into the man cave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother Terrell. Guys, appreciate y'all hanging out with us on this wonderful Monday. It's beautiful outside. On Inspiration 1680 WOKB and 100.7 FM Kissimmee. We are your gospel music headquarters. Also, you can check us out on the web at WOKBradio.com. You can also download the WOKB app to your mobile phone, and you can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And if you want to get in
There you go.
on the conversation here at the station at 407-894-1680. That's 407-894-1680. And if you want to see why me and Glenn have a perfect face for radio, you can check us out on WOKB Facebook page.
This is why I love you.
That's what it is. Or the YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel at this time, what, Glenn?
You subscribe right now.
Right now. R-A-T, right now, and shame on you. You can see why Glenn has on his Miami Dolphin gear, and I have on my Atlanta Braves gear. Not enough baseball in our lives. I just feel like it's not enough baseball in our lives.
Baseball.
Baseball. It is a good thing.
I love baseball. Baseball was my first love.
It is, man. It's a good thing. I seen something. They was documenting Barry Bonds run to 756.
Right.
It was good. Bro, it was good.
You saw all Barry Bonds, skinny Barry Bonds,
Skinny.
Jerry Curl Barry Bonds,
Yeah, all them.
Buff Barry Bonds.
Small, big head. Head was consistent, though. The head size.
His head size was consistent. Yeah.
Through all those phases.
Barry Bonds was a great hitter, though.
He
A
is.
great
He
hitter.
is. And should be in the Hall of Fame and
Yeah.
should not have no asterisk. Because just as much as he did steroids, everybody else was doing them too.
Yeah.
Pitchers, everybody.
You think so?
What? All
So
of them
everybody
come
was
up.
cheating in baseball?
Everybody was cheating.
So we can't call the Astros the only cheaters?
No.
Nobody cheats like the Astros.
Nobody cheats like the Astros.
But they all cheat.
They all cheat.
Wow.
So, I mean, you seen all those guys that went down along with Barry Bonds when it came to steroids.
What's the guy from the Cardinals? Mark McGuire,
Sammy Sosa,
Jose
all
Canseco.
all them jokers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they
It's a wonder they didn't shrivel up
exactly
like the wrestler did.
right.
Can't think of his
Lex
name.
Luger.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah, but that was the thing. Is like,
Says man part shriveled up. Oh my
but
God.
this is the thing. It's like, and then it wasn't like the Major League Baseball wasn't aware.
It was a whole bunch of stuff with baseball back during the day, corking the ball. You remember that?
They was corking the bat.
Corking the bat. Well, no, they wanted the ball to go out more, so they made it more livelier.
Oh,
So
okay.
some people say that they did,
Right.
And for there to be more runs scored,
Right.
because they wanted more offense. They figured the higher the score, the more the fans would come to the baseball game.
Right.
So I mean, baseball has had its fights, its challenges,
Right.
if you will. So, but I love baseball.
Yeah,
I mean, good old fashioned baseball, softball, stickball.
Man, listen.
We played all that, bro, in
it's-
Miami. Dude, we grew up good in Miami.
No, y'all did.
Yes, yeah, and see, that's what people.
Y'all
I don't know
didn't.
why y'all
It's
think
just-
that
it's
it's
drugs and violence.
No,
Drugs
don't
and violence in Dade
you, are
County.
you kidding me?
Yes, I am. But I used to go down there. It was fun.
We had a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't drugs and stuff through there.
Well, if you want to, no, it wasn't. So, So what are you saying about baseball?
No, I was just saying that we need more baseball in our lives, and I was just watching Barry Bonds
a documentary
on his
about was it a 30 for 30?
I don't know I caught it like
Where was it on ESPN?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was watching. I was in my sports channel
I was gonna say with
area,
the
and
choice of millions of sports
Right.
channels now.
So I was like flipping, and I seen it. I was like, oh.
By the way, of which, man, we are so glad those of you who tune in on our Facebook Live or our YouTube page, and who tune in every Friday and Monday to Sports View with the Crew, man, we really, really thank you all for
Thank
hanging
y'all,
out
man.
with us. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Also, man, it's
Thanksgiving, man.
November the 29th, Glenn, and it's Electric Greeting Day, which is Cyber Monday.
What is that?
It's just Cyber Monday.
Uh-huh.
That's all.
Electric Greeting Day?
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Back the truck up.
What did you? What is
It's
it?
the 28th, right? I was
Today's-
looking at the wrong day.
Today is the 28th.
It's National French Toast Day.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah. National French Toast Day. You like French toast?
I love French toast.
Do you make French toast?
I do make French toast.
How you make it?
Eggs, milk, cinnamon, nutmeg,
You lost me.
vanilla,
Yeah.
In the batter.
You lost me with the nutmeg.
just
Not
a little bit.
Ooh, that's too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a nutmeg person. And it's also Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
National Cyber Monday, meaning I guess you go shopping and try to get the best deal ever.
It's the biggest day for online shopping. Billions of dollars online shopping today.
But it seems like every week is online shopping for me for something.
That's what you like to online shop now?
I prefer it because I don't like the store.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. But enough chatter, Glenn. Listen, about 50 years ago,
Wow.
something phenomenal happened that never happened before in the National Football League.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring I have a plaque that Angie bought me on my birthday.
Right.
You remember that?
I remember your
72
birthday.
Dolphins. You signed my shirt.
Did I?
So what was the thing that happened, Jarrell?
It was some team in the Dirty South where we just got through talking about. The Miami Dolphins pulled off the perfect season. 17, Glenn.
17-0.
17-0.
17 wins, no losses.
Right.
No losses. We never lost a football game.
And that was 50 years ago.
Wow.
And we've been listening to this song for too long. Right.
I know,
But-
but that's, this is nobody, I have to play that to keep them honest because this song here is just, this song is ridiculous.
I'm losing friends for them Dolphins. Don't talk about my team, I'm sensitive about them Dolphins. I'm stressed about them Dolphins. Word to Trick Daddy, I'm in.
Jarrell, it'd be a safe bet that nobody has a song like this. Y'all need to bring it on. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Y'all talk about them Buccaneers and Yuccaneers. Talk about them Cowboys. Y'all talk
Jaguars.
about. Yeah.
For them Dolphins. Give me
Jaguars.
some pass, coach, I go play for them
You don't
Dolphins.
have
Philly.
this.
Philly.
Denial for them Dolphins.
KC.
Watching losing seasons
Come
with
on,
a
man.
smile
From
for
the
them
loop.
Dolphins.
You gonna tell me from the loop?
But as long
St.
as
Louis
I'm
ain't got
they
nothing.
ain't down with the squad, then you wouldn't.
Atlanta don't have one.
Vince,
Come on, y'all.
Vince.
With that being said, Glenn,
17-0, brother Jarrell.
That being said, the Miami Dolphins study the Houston Texans 15.
Yeah.
It was over by halftime.
Well, it was, and when they took Tua out, the game got kind of sloppy.
Yeah.
When Thompson came in. What's his
Skyler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Teddy wasn't dressed. He wasn't even dressed.
So what we saw yesterday was complete and total. Well, not complete and total, because it was in the first 2 quarters.
It was tough to watch.
We beat the Houston Texans down, like we were supposed to,
right?
Because we have the superior talent. What I'm liking is what I tried to tell you and Bishop a long time ago. The Tua that I saw in Alabama has emerged, and he has emerged as a leader of this young team. Not only him, but they've got the people that need to lead this team are leading the team. I'm talking about Tyreek Hill. I'm talking about Jalen Waddle. I'm talking about Tua Tagovailoa. I'm talking about a team that look like a team of destiny. They know how good they are, and they're going to perform at that level. Beautiful to watch this ball club. Did you watch it?
Listen, to all of...
And I told you, this is the one... This is the tour that I told you about a long time ago.
To all of our avid Sports View with the Crew fans.
They all know what I'm talking about.
407-894-1680 to just totally
they all
catch
know
Glenn in a lie.
They all know
y'all
what I'm
know.
No, I never lied.
I
was always with him.
I was never with Tua. You never believed he's not the right guy. I told y'all he's not the right guy. He's not this. He can't throw.
I was always with him.
He was tooting the same horn that all of
this man
the
is laser sharp. Tua Tagovailoa.
The whole time I'm sitting
is
here,
laser sharp.
I'm sitting here telling him, Glenn, he has no support in the front office. Glenn,
listen, the timing.
He doesn't have the alignment. He doesn't have the alignment.
The timing with Waddle.
Our receivers can't stay healthy.
The timing with Mike Gesicki, impeccable. Tua.
I don't know where you
throwing darts.
You just saying this year because
no. This is what I wanted. This is what I long for. This is what Dolphin fans. All of the Dolphin fans who are listening know what I'm talking about. We're watching the development of this young man, and when he first came, it was kind of shaky and iffy.
No, it was not. I'm telling you,
it was. It was kind of shaky and iffy.
It was.
You're just glad that he came through.
Absolutely
so
not.
Am I.
I knew he did.
No, you didn't know. You didn't know.
Okay.
There's no way you could have known.
So the things that you know, the things that you know, all about A.A. Ron. That joker threw 2 interceptions last night. He looked horrendous all year. Did you know that? Did you know he had the capability of looking this bad?
Who, Aaron?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I don't understand. How you compare? What are you? I don't.
I'm cause
I don't see. Well, how are you making the connection?
Because you got all this knowledge about and everything about Aaron Rodgers. About Aaron Rodgers, but you ain't tuning his horn this year. Because why? He don't have the pieces around to be able to do what he needs, what he usually do, right? Right? He doesn't have the receivers.
Right.
He doesn't have the line. He's trying to work with these young receivers. So, boom. Same thing I was telling you about Tua. Tua got the talent, but don't have the talent around him at this time.
We're on the same team.
No, we're not.
No, we're on the same team.
That.
We're on the same team.
You was never saying that.
Somebody
about
please
Tua.
Call and tell Jarrell.
You was never saying that.
Hold it down.
You never said that about Tua.
Somebody call Jarrell and tell him to tie shoes.
No.
That Glenn and him are on the same.
No.
Chill out.
We
tie
will not.
Laces.
No, absolutely not. You even for years since he's been there was going against the team against Miami. You was pulling against Miami. But anyway, let's talk about the game.
Let's talk about
the game. It's 30-15. That's pretty much the game.
No. It was 30-0. And that was the game. The first half was all that you needed to see. The Dolphins kept this young kid Allen who is their third string quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And
I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, I did too. In Houston,
Kyle Allen.
who suffered a really bad injury and came back though.
Well, I think it was in DC.
Yeah,
he was with the Commanders.
Yeah. But he's back, and you got to come back against a really good Miami Dolphins defense, and they showed what they had in the first half. They turned the ball over. They got the turnovers we needed to keep Houston down at their side of the field. And we always had great field position, so the scores came easy. We scored on a couple of turnovers, and before you know it, voila, it's 30-0. And again, Tua, the short, medium, and long passes, he's connecting on them like he did in Alabama, where there was timing. And this is where I wanted him to be, and I had legitimate concern that he would not reach. And you know what? And I hate to say this, but after he was shucking up the second time, he came back sharper than ever.
He was already.
Can I say that? Can I say that?
You can say that. He was already that sharp.
Can I say? Can I attribute? No.
Yes, he was.
After he got his bell rung,
he was leading the league in those 3 games.
When he got his bell rung, he came back sharp as a knife.
Okay. You can say that, but they still get the W.
My observation.
The Miami Dolphins has a rough couple games going to be coming up.
They do.
They got the 49ers out there. And what is it,
Levi Stadium.
Levi Stadium. Which
49ers
is a gorgeous stadium.
It made, I think it was like the second. Remember I did the review of the top. SoFi's number 1, and I think Levi was in the top 5.
Yeah.
SoFi's number 1.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. But yeah, Tua, they did a good job. Also, just to go back for the Thursday night games, I know everybody probably know that right now, but Buffalo beats Detroit 28-25. That was a great game. Also, the Cowboys on Thursday, Thanksgiving 28, the New York Football Giants 20. That was a good game. The Vikings 33, the New England Patriots 26. That was a good game.
So,
also.
Man, listen, we got 3 good games on Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's remarkable.
It was remarkable.
Yeah.
Detroit looked good.
They did.
Detroit looked good. And in Detroit, and I thought that they were going to pull it out. What happened?
Detroit
gets in its own way.
Yeah,
plus Josh Allen.
Yeah, but it was the kicker that won it.
Yeah.
It was the kicker that won it.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, this was a good game on Sunday. Also, Glenn, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers loses to the Cleveland Browns 17-23. They had to do it in overtime.
Yeah, in the rain.
In the rain.
Cleveland.
That was good football weather.
Yeah.
But it was like bad conditions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those guys kind of enjoyed, it might have tucked them back a little bit playing street ball.
So how did Tampa win? How did Cleveland win?
In overtime, they just went down the field. It was a couple, back and forth. Next score win, and Jacoby Brissett hit a I think it was Cooper, a deep, and then they ran it in to score. And
it was Cooper. It was Cooper.
Ran it in. They ran it in overtime, and it was just Tampa Bay. You don't lose to Cleveland.
Tampa Bay dropped to 5-6.
Yeah, and guess what? Leads their division. But everybody you cannot, man. December ball, and we can go ahead and say this December. December ball is important. It helps you establish yourself in the playoff hunt, and also you want that momentum, that winning momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah. And
you want to try to get a home game.
Yeah, and losing to a team, quote unquote, like Cleveland,
that's 4-7 now,
is
no Saquon.
Oh man, that really hurts.
That's and
that does a number to them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And it was, everybody was saying that Tampa Bay now they Tom looks happy. He looks like he done ate some meat and got the protein in his diet. And
He
the
looked
whole
very gaunt.
Right.
I remember I thought he had Botox.
Right. So
We didn't know what was going on, Tom. Sorry,
didn't.
man. We didn't know.
Didn't, but still. But they was playing in you know, they was finding themselves like we thought, and they was going in upward motion. But
Speaking of Tampa Bay.
Speaking of Tampa Bay, and this was a big loss for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But again,
Really was. Nick Chubb gashed him for 116 yards,
God,
man.
yeah.
So and then too, like Jarrell alluded to, the conditions. It was raining in Cleveland in the dog pound, and when it's raining like that, that's when if you got a good runner like Nick Chubb, you run it.
Yeah. And so they did, and he what 26 carries? That's a lot.
26 carries,
they was
116 yards.
They was pounding it at him. Y'all got to stop this dude.
Yeah.
Today.
If you don't stop him, we're gonna give it to him again.
Right. And we both went with Tampa Bay on that one, Glenn.
We did,
and they ended up losing and letting us down in overtime.
Right.
But Cincinnati went to Tennessee and won, Glenn. Cincinnati 20 and Tennessee 16. We both went with Tennessee Tannehill.
I don't know how I let you talk me into going with Tennessee Tannehill. I don't know how I let you.
But that was a good pick though.
It was.
That was a replay of the AFC title game too from last year. So I was thinking, revenge time. I mean, I know the players wouldn't say it, but it's like, yo, bro, y'all stopped us from going to the Super Bowl, so we finna get some get back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, no Saquon. It was a low scoring affair. At halftime, it was 10 to 10, Glenn.
Yeah.
So nobody was dominating anywhere, and then
well, somehow or another, Joe Burrow pulled it out.
Yeah, he does that. He's a decent quarterback. He had a slow start because of his injury at the beginning of the training camp, and he didn't play anything in the preseason. So, the first few games he was trying to find himself, get back in the game shape and game vision and all that other stuff.
Yeah, well, it's been 11 games now, so.
Yeah. No, he's fine now. I'm just saying the first 3 games.
Yeah, they're 7-4.
Yeah.
So is Tennessee.
Man.
Both of them 7-4.
Tannehill, he was 22 of 34, 291 yards, which is decent, and no INTs.
No touchdowns either.
No touchdowns.
So. And Derrick Henry, what happened to Derrick Henry?
Bro, listen.
What happened?
That defensive line of Cincinnati had to weigh a ton. Them big boys was not budging. You hear me?
Yeah.
He had no holes. Man.
Yeah.
They clogged up.
So that's what you do when you play against Derrick Henry. Everybody is going to get this right here, this recording, this game, the film on this game. Mm-hmm. And if Cincinnati, they're going to find out if Cincinnati can do it, we can do it too.
And the linebackers.
How do you stop Derrick Henry?
Yeah, the linebackers were playing up close. They was basically saying, Tannehill, you got to beat us.
You got to beat us. Okay.
Not this dude. But he was he had 17 carries, bro. And I don't mean to laugh, for 36 yards. Is that 36? 38.
When he has a tough day, you really see it because he's so big.
Yeah.
Can't miss it.
Yeah. So they corralled him, bro. They corralled him like I've never seen it before. I'm like, he's not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But again, they were saying, Tannehill, you got to be the man, and he was not. He had the yardage, but no TDs. So, but Joe Burrow, he was 22 of 37, 279 yards and 1 touchdown. So it wasn't nothing but 1 touchdown scored in the whole game. Glenn, no, it was 2. But Cincinnati, Tennessee, it's always going to be a good matchup to me. I'm always going to like seeing that matchup.
Mm-hmm. So Cincinnati wins 20-16.
Yeah, 2016. And then we got Chicago 10 and the New York Football Jets 31. We both went with the Jets because we knew Fields was not going to play.
Right, he did not play.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, the quarterback for the Chicago Bears, the starting quarterback, did not played.
With a shoulder
It was
injury. I think they
Trevor Siemian.
Yeah,
you remember him?
Yeah, he came in
from Orlando.
Yeah, because they benched the Jets benched their quarterback.
The Jets benched their first round pick, the number 1 pick. Yeah, for Mike White.
White, and he came in.
You're talking about Zach Smith.
And White he threw three touchdown passes, Glenn. I'm sorry, to lead the Jets over the Bears 31-10. And
the Jets are 7-4.
Yeah, they got a win over the Dolphins.
They did.
They
a convincing win over the Dolphins.
They caught us without Tua though. But the thing too is, it's the Chicago Bears. My question is to you: should Chicago Bears Justin Fields, play no more?
It depends on the seriousness of the injury.
They 3-9. They got a bunch of money over the salary cap. I mean, to spend on the salary. They got a plethora of first round picks. At 3-9, you're not going nowhere because Minnesota is gonna win that division. Probably, and then maybe Green Bay. So you not what you playing for, and you got to get all these stuff to put around him. That's just my thing, bro. I would put him on the shelf. I would just it's over.
Just sit him?
Yeah.
No, you got to get. He needs game experience, and you need times like this to build character. So you can't just quit. So what you're saying is quit.
No.
Yeah.
Live to fight another day.
No.
Because, yes. Have you seen the Chicago Bears play? This dude is running for his life. And
so he's the only one that you would take out? Why not take all the starters down? Why not sit them all down? Why him?
Because he's the face of the franchise, and they got rid of all their their true big-time players that they got. They got rid of them.
This is character building time. Let him play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see who thinks alike.
Okay.
All right, in the future.
All right.
We'll see.
All right.
You got Atlanta Falcons 13 and the Washington Commanders. You count that, Glenn? I'm still being a man of my word. I'm calling them the Commanders because they end up beating Baltimore for me. And Atlanta 13, the Washington Commanders 19. I guess they like their Heineken in
Listen, man,
in
the Commanders are looking good. You like those uniforms? You like those uniforms. Secretly, you like the Commanders, the name. That I told you that Washington had a pretty nice team that outside of the quarterback, and now they got Heineke, and Heineke is leading these kids, and they look really, really good. We got a caller. Caller, welcome to the Man Cave.
Well, praise the Lord. Hey, listen, I got to agree with Brother Jarrell. I would sit him down. We already know what we got. There's no sense in hurting him. I mean, he's already out with the shoulder separation, but we're talking about forfeiting our whole future. There's nothing else to play for. You can't win nothing. Sit him down and then get all the pieces around him, like Jarrell said. And now let's go to work. The game plan, like you're saying, you need and experience. I think he's done that. He ran 178 yards on the Miami Dolphins. That's a good.
Wow.
Yeah, he ate
Why would you mention that? Why would you mention that? Why would you mention that? Why would you mention that?
Well, I mean, I'm. It's just the truth.
It's fact.
You don't need to know no more than what he can do. He showed us what he could do.
Yeah.
Put him down. Get the pieces around him, and then work with all of them and get better. With the team.
Right.
But I wouldn't run him no more. What you heard him again? He got his shoulder busted. Now you play him some more, he get his neck broke. Then what?
Oh boy! When he get out there next time, if you
no, it's like because you're gonna build him around what you're bringing in because they're gonna be bringing in a lot of people next year. A whole lot, and a lot of them people that's out there right now, it ain't gonna be on the Bears.
And that's what? I'll go to work with him.
Yeah, they're not going to be on the Bears. The players that they have on the team right now.
Oh, they're no longer be playing for
the
Bears.
They're no longer going to be. A lot of them is no longer going to be playing for the Bears because they're going to be bringing in a lot of people.
Okay.
Right. All right.
Thank you, caller.
Bless y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for listening. See, I told you I was right, Glenn.
No. He just likes to call up here and be on your side.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with
Nothing. No, it doesn't have to
with no logic.
No.
Oh,
Let him play.
No, man. Absolutely not, Glenn.
All right, so
It makes
what's
no
the next game?
We got what we got? We got shoot, I done lost train of thought. Oh, this is crazy. Denver 10 and Carolina 23. We both went with Denver.
We both went with Denver. And did you hear that there's footage out now of Russell Wilson and one of his offensive linemen, I think a tackle, him and the guy
Mike,
getting
Purcell.
into it on the sideline.
Yeah. It was defense offense is a brief sideline blowout between defensive tackle Mike Purcell and quarterback Russell Wilson was caught on Sunday on a camera, bro.
How about that?
Going at it because the defense in Denver is decent, but y'all can't do nothing.
Dude.
Y'all not doing nothing on the offensive side. We sold out. We gave Sierra Husband all this money and all this leeway in the Denver Broncos franchises and you're not showing up.
Russell Wilson, 19 of 35, a paltry 142 yards. Get this, a 4-yard per pass average. You talking about dinking and dunking. Russell Wilson, a Super Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl, one time he won it, quarterback and MVP.
Right.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
It's
you think
bad.
he should have stayed in Seattle where it rains? You think he should have stayed in
That's
Seattle where the
That's
coffee
Geno.
is good?
That's Geno team.
Do you think he should have stayed in Seattle where the Space Needle is?
Geno. That's Geno.
He moved to Colorado where they can smoke weed. He moved to Colorado, to Denver. They gave it. Did you see how before the season he was orange this and orange that?
Yeah.
Now they want to run him out of town.
Absolutely. What do you do?
I don't know.
As a Bronco
As the organization, they haven't gotten it right since John Elway.
Yeah.
Well, no, since Peyton.
Yeah, but they got Peyton, and they had it right.
Not had it right since Peyton Manning.
Yeah, they had it right, even with
who?
Tim Tebow, but they gave up on him.
Man, me and Angie was just Angie asked me. She said, "What happened to Tim?" And I had to tell her about his mechanics. They couldn't get him to throw with the motion that they wanted to, so it took him a whole day to release the ball.
Yeah, but that was the most. Anybody who had the opportunity to have Tim Tebow on their team, you squandered it because of the fact. First off, he gonna bring you that loot just in paraphernalia.
Well, and then you're gonna be blessed because when he goes on the team, it's
baby
like
Jesus, baby Jesus in the building. Y'all was just
God smiling down on Tim Tebow. Don't they know?
Bro, listen, this dude, y'all, and the thing about this is just all those offense coordinators, were just stuck on stupid. Meaning, and the reason why I say this, I know we going.
You're off on a tangent. Where you going?
But my thing is you get out of your own way and play the quarterback that you have. Just don't stop doing all this.
So what's the deal in Denver? I thought they had a decent offense, and all they needed to do was plug in the skills of Russell Wilson at quarterback. What happened?
There's a couple things. First thing is the offensive coordinator in Denver and Russell Wilson is not on the same. Hackett.
Nathaniel Hackett
is not on the same page, and that's the problem that Pete Carroll had with Russell.
But they won a Super Bowl.
And then what after that? They was never relevant, really. They won some games, but they never was a threat to win the NFC.
Because I mean, Russell scrambling and running around, you can only
exactly
go so far.
It wasn't. They never was. So, and my thing was, just because you move, to Denver, that's not going to change.
Yeah.
So they never.
Wherever you go, there you are.
There you are, and it's the same thing. Yeah. So I don't know. You can't trade him because one, nobody ain't gonna take all that. You know what I'm saying? So you go.
Because I mean, and then because this guy, he went from where was he at first in college, and he transferred to Wisconsin. I forgot where he was, but he transferred to Wisconsin, where he had a really good career.
Right. As
a college quarterback. When you see him, you always think of mom, baseball, and apple pie. You know, sweet. Here's this kid. He rescued Sierra from the gangster rapper.
Stupid.
He rescued Sierra from the gangster rapper, and he all of a sudden the mild-mannered Russell Wilson, who was humble in Seattle, turns into this huge megastar in Denver. Right? Yeah. Am I not right?
You're right. Because that's all they
thought
they needed.
Whole bunch of baggage.
But that's all they thought they needed.
He's pretty. Sierra's pretty. Their kids are pretty. Is he too big? Is he?
No,
he's rock stars. He's giving away awards on TV. They're featuring him on TV. He's you know.
He's an average quarterback right now.
Wow.
So, but dude, good game right here. Baltimore 27, the Jacksonville Jaguars
28. Did you watch it?
Yes. When I saw, and it was
so Doug Peterson for president.
Yes, that dude got.
Because the Democrats, you guys cannot run Joe Biden again. Do not run Joe Biden again.
Uncle Joe.
Don't. Fine. Sit down, Uncle
Joe.
Joe.
Joe is fine. Who else you going to get?
He's 80.
Give me another
Last Sunday, not this Sunday. Last Sunday, he turned 80 years old.
Give me another one. Give me somebody else.
Give me the guy, Wes Moore, the governor of I think it's New Jersey. Maryland. Wes Moore, the governor of Maryland. Wes Moore.
I'd rather get.
Let's run him for president.
Wes Morgan.
No, not that Wes Morgan. No,
I like him.
Wes Moore. Wes Moore, the governor of Maryland, for president.
So
watch what I said it here on Sports View.
Right, it's not gonna happen.
Watch.
So the thing is Doug Peterson has the cojones
right now,
that need to be
Doug
in
Peterson
a wheelbarrow.
Doug Peterson would beat Ron DeSantis for governor right now. Doug Peterson for mayor of Duval County.
Yes.
And he get it.
That joker went for 2.
And Trevor delivered. Did you see the strike?
Yes.
Did you see the last 3 balls?
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence. And I had my doubts about Trevor. No, you did too. Don't give me that. No. You had doubts about Trevor too.
What I had doubts about was Urban Meyer with Trevor.
Gosh almighty. How do that?
You as a fan of Urban Meyer.
I was.
You old as
I really was.
He didn't even last a season.
Dude, Urban orchestrated what happened down with Tim Tebow and the Gators.
Right.
2 championships.
And the Pouncy, not the Pouncy. Rodriguez, no.
The tight end.
Yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But anyway, and with Pryor.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah, a lot of
Urban Meyer is gone.
Okay.
They shouldn't let him back in.
Right. So
they shouldn't let him. But here we go. You get Doug Peterson, a Super Bowl winning coach.
Right.
He coached the Eagles to a Super Bowl. And you get this young man, Trevor Lawrence, who was the Heisman Trophy winner at an unbeaten Clemson. Matter of fact, Clemson, the win streak at 40, gone.
Right.
The Hurricanes, we got the streak. Anyway, so Trevor Lawrence takes this ball club down the field when he had to, Jarrell.
Yeah, he did it, man. Listen,
when he had
that
to.
whole sequence.
That whole sequence was spectacular.
Yes.
Great quarterback play.
Yep.
He's got decent receivers, and his receivers made plays. This is how you win.
Yeah, it was great. But my thing
great
was,
ball placement.
At the end, it was what 20. It was
26 to 27.
Yeah, 26 to 27.
And Doug Peterson says we're not going to kick the point after touchdown. We're going for 2.
It was no hesitation.
Playing to win, no hesitation, and Trevor Lawrence delivered a strike.
That's right. But then
That thing was a thing of beauty.
it was, and then Baltimore get the ball back and gets 63-yard field goal attempt. It was online.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, it was online.
What's Baltimore's kicker's name?
Oh man, and he can kick it.
He'll go to the Hall of Fame. Tucker.
Yeah.
Tucker is his name.
Yes, dude.
Matt Tucker.
When it left his foot, I was like,
it was that's good.
oh,
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
just
straight
fell
on line.
short.
It fell about 3 yards short.
Yeah,
But it was a 67-yard attempt outdoors.
yeah, outdoors, and that thing looked good from the vantage point we got on the TV.
Yeah.
It was from behind him. It was behind the kicker, so it was like, ooh, look at that. But they end up losing the game.
Great game.
It was a
28
great
to
game.
27.
It was a great game.
Duval
did it again.
What's up,
Breaking
baby?
news, man. Shout out to Duval.
Yeah. How come we roll with the Jaguars, but you won't roll with the Bucks?
Tom Brady.
All right, let's go.
Okay. All right. You got the Chargers 25 and Arizona 24.
I picked Arizona.
You picked Arizona. I just don't trust.
Arizona is dysfunctional.
Yeah.
And it all started, like I told you at the beginning, it all started with Kyler Murray.
But he's not going to be fired.
Cliff Kingsbury is going to. They're going to show him the door.
He is gone.
It may be sometime this week.
Oh, it depends on the contract. Let me say that. I don't know what his contract look like, but yeah.
So Kyler Murray looks like Russell Wilson when he runs around and around and around.
And he
you
can
cannot win like that.
He's that whole thing. They might need to blow it up, man. I think in
they were looking good, bro.
Arizona.
They were looking good for a while there.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Everybody got film on them, or they do have some injuries, some key injuries to some linemen, but it's just they know they're not good this year. So you got the Las Vegas Raiders 40.
Who I picked,
and you did, and the Seattle Seahawks 34, and they that actually went to overtime, and it was just a handoff, Glenn.
Yep. Straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle.
And when you got nobody back there because everybody's playing up, there's nobody back there, and so that's touchdown.
Yep. Carr just handed it off to Jacobs.
And that was all she wrote.
He gone.
Yeah.
It was probably like a 90-yard run or something like that.
It was long. So you glad of that? I mean,
no, because I first off I went with Seattle, but
don't you want the Raiders to do well?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I like the Raiders. 40-34 over Seattle. That was an old AFC West showdown.
Right. And the Rams loses again, not surprised, to the Kansas City Chiefs. Matthew Stafford, he didn't participate yesterday in this game. Patrick Mahomes, he was 42, 3 touchdowns and 320 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 INT. But the Rams, the defending champs, Glenn.
Yeah. They don't look like the defending champs. I felt sorry for them yesterday because when they did a piece on Patrick as he was talking, Angie was doing something in the kitchen. She was like, "Is that Kermit the Frog?" I was like, "No."
Yeah. He sounded like
no. This Patrick Mahomes. I couldn't believe she said that.
That's true.
She said, "Is that Kermit the Frog?" It's like, "No, that's Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
How dare you, sweetie?
Yeah.
You can't say that."
She did, and I agree. Me and her don't agree on a lot, but I agree.
Yeah, but it was a really good piece on him, and in the piece you could see his heart. This dude is malicious. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes is a winner. Make no mistake. You know, he's good looking. He looks like a kid.
Until
He looks like a harmless
until he
boy.
started talking.
Until yeah, dude, there's nothing. She said, "Is that Kermit?" I was like, "No, that's Patrick Mahomes." How can
It's
you
a new
say that?
Muppet. It's a new Muppet.
Oh my God, he
Christmas-
could be a Muppet.
Yeah. It's a new
Oh my
Christmas
God!
Muppet
Why
movie.
don't do that,
Yeah.
man? Don't do that.
Oh man,
Don't do
that's
that.
funny.
No.
But he's definitely
This
leading
dude,
the
Patrick
league.
Mahomes, is a leader.
Right.
That's what I was getting at. And
Yeah.
he leads a team that's hungry, that is led by a coach who is innovative, who his players love to play for him. Ask anybody. They love Andy Reid. They'll die for Andy. They'll go into battle for Andy Reid. He's smart. He loves his offense, and they get production. And I had never seen Patrick in this light until that piece.
The Muppet piece.
I can't believe you. Hold it down.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes is a leader. And then, have you heard his cadence? I've got to pull it up. It's kind of one. Yeah, too.
Muppet movie.
But they
Christmas.
killed them people yesterday. The Los Angeles ones, that's like, we are the 49ers.
Right.
When you see them in those, it's like, it's no mistaking. Debo Samuel, did he play Debo?
Mm-mm.
Debo did not play, and that's what I was going to say. And Jimmy Garoppolo wants all of you guys, Jarrell, to know who he is. He's not Prince Charming. He's just not another pretty face. He's not the guy on the Subway commercials. He's Jimmy Garoppolo, the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. And he's a pretty darn good one at that.
Okay.
What was his numbers?
I don't know. He was good. He's good. I mean, he was 26 or 37, 222 yards.
You add Christian McCaffrey.
One touchdown.
You add Christian McCaffrey.
They're gonna be a problem.
What was his production?
They're gonna be a problem. They was gonna be a problem.
So they shut another team with grown men.
Big grown men.
Shut them out
from New Orleans. Y'all gotta do better, New Orleans.
Gotta do better, Saint.
That's crazy. But you got Andy Dalton at the helm over there too.
Oh my God!
And then in the late game, Glenn, the 8:00 game, you got Green Bay and Philly matched up on last night. It was a scoring fest, if you will, but it was definitely a good game. Eagles 40 and the Green Bay Packers 33. It was.
What did you see?
I see.
Did the Eagles solidify themselves as the best team in pro football last night?
I seen that Green Bay is horrible, and I love every minute of it. And I believe that Aaron Rodgers, he exited
you don't like Aaron Rodgers.
Game with injured ribs. He already. Well,
people. So okay,
was saying his thumb is broke, but it ain't gonna stop him.
You were saying, supposing about the quarterback, the situation in. I see. Okay, it would be different because if you pull Aaron, that's it. You got Love coming in.
Yeah.
But Aaron's okay. So in one situation, you're looking to the future, and in this situation, he can just go.
Yeah. You just go. Anytime, you just go.
So do you pull Aaron?
Yes. It's no need you be around here with all these arrogant remarks and you go on your Pat McAfee
They could
show.
do you shop him?
Blah, blah, blah,
Do
blah,
you
blah.
shop him
No,
if you can?
Bro, first
You
off,
shop him?
don't know who
Keep
he
him there.
want
Keep
for
him
what
there.
but you got to look at the price tag. But he going to walk away anyway.
So Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is the future. Keep him in there. The Packers are 4-8. Philadelphia and Jalen Hurts is the bomb.
9-1. What are they?
10-1.
10-1.
10-1. Yeah, man. So
you like Philly to win the championship?
No, I like the Dolphins.
Okay.
Going with my Dolphins. And how it's gonna work out
To win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, to win the Super Bowl.
Dolphins to win the Super Bowl.
Dolphins
Win it
the
all.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, perfect
Yeah.
time, perfect season. Also tonight you got Pittsburgh, Indy. You went with Indy. I'm going with Pittsburgh. In the NCAA, man, the AP polls came out, Glenn, not the college football poll, but we just going with the AP poll. You got UGA, number 1, that's Georgia, University of Georgia. Michigan, number 2. TCU, number 3. USC, number 4. Ohio State, number 5. Alabama, number 6. Watch out for Bama. They trying to creep up on 7 is Tennessee. 8 is Penn State. 9 is Washington, and number 10, Clemson. And then on Friday, Glenn, you got Baylor, 27, Texas, 38, North Carolina State. Lou beats North Carolina 30-27, and then you got
That was a good game too.
Which one?
The North Carolina State and North Carolina game.
Yeah. UCLA 35, Cal 28.
That was a good game too.
And also Florida State 45 and the University of Florida 38. And
that wasn't as close as as the score.
And we got to remember this was rivalry week throughout. The entire
Florida
weekend.
State dominated. So Florida State wins the mythical state championship.
Yeah, they beat both the teams here.
Right.
So you got Georgia 37 and Georgia Tech 14. You got, and this was a good game. Michigan 45, Ohio State 23. Shout out to Jay Smooth. That's Michigan is his squad.
And Griff.
Yeah,
Griff loves Michigan.
Yeah, man. You got Clemson losing to South Carolina 31-30.
Oh boy.
Woo! That's crazy.
Listen, Frank Beamer's son is the coach of South Carolina.
Okay.
Beamer Ball. You remember him from Virginia Tech?
Mm-hmm.
And guess how South Carolina won?
Wow.
Special teams.
Special teams.
And
Beamer was all about special teams.
Oh, man. What a fumble at the end of the game when Clemson did have a chance, and the kid gets on the kickoff, I think it was. This kid gets whacked.
Right.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Special teams, fumble, game over. And the young Beamer, who's a South Carolina coach, is saying, man, I know my daddy's up there in the stands looking down. It was a special moment, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You got University of Kentucky 26, Louisville 13.
Wow.
You got Alabama 49 and Auburn 27.
In the Iron Bowl.
Yes, Lord. And you got Oregon State 38 and Oregon 34.
Yeah.
And Texas beats LSU 38-23. I don't mean to laugh, but I just thought LSU would walk away with this game.
Mm-hmm.
But
not this weekend. A lot of surprises this weekend.
A lot of surprises. And UCF tried to give it away to South Florida, Glenn.
Yeah.
The score is 46-39.
Yeah, but UCF was way out front.
Way out front.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they just went cold.
Like, ooh.
Yeah. And then
so, no.
They turned around and South Florida was on
the war on I-4, the belt still belongs to the Golden Knights of the University of Central Florida.
Yes. And then USC 38 and Notre Dame 27 and Pittsburgh 42 and the University of Miami 16.
So I think the University of Miami is not bowl eligible.
Thank you.
And they should not be. Go home, Mario Cristobal, do some better recruiting. I don't know. The quarterback position there looks bad, and we need a quarterback. Those kids, they need some morale. This has been a tough season for the University of Miami, with some significant losses to people who they should have beat. They had a ranking, a preseason ranking. They maintained that ranking about 3 or 4 games into the season. And then they just lost it. Everything came apart. This season, if not managed right, could be really devastating for the Canes as far as morale goes. And so we really need some what do they call it? Disaster management. Yeah.
Need FEMA.
Yeah. At the University of Miami, it's not looking good.
Well,
you can't recruit. You can't recruit going off on a whimpery loss like this.
Yeah. This upcoming recruiting class, Cristobal will be significant, and it's going to be good. It's going to be.
I hope so.
It's going to be in the top 5 of.
I hope they want to come and play.
They're coming
for Mario Cristobal.
He's a good coach.
When they really pulled it out at the end of the year.
They're going to
really.
We had some high school playoffs, Glenn.
High school playoffs, man. You had Jones, 42, Edgewater, 13. Congratulations, Jones High Tigers. They are the regional champions. Osceola over Vero Beach, 31-7. Ocoee 43, East Lake in Seminole County 19. It was Cocoa over South Sumter 35-7. Lake Mary squeezes by, actually they lose to Apopka 30-23. So the Blue Daughters are also regional champs. Mainland 45 and Jensen Beach 10. Also, man, Seminole loses in a really hard-fought game. Lake Mary wins over Seminole and advances. I think the score was 12-8. 12-8. Lake Mary over Seminole. So Lake Mary advances to as the regional champion.
Yeah, man, it's good times around the Central Florida area. And also just in sports in general, man. Got a lot of things going on. Got the World Cup going on as we speak. It's just too early in the morning.
Man, I'm watching.
Are you?
Yeah. Baseball was my first love. Soccer was my second.
You was good at any of them?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Mm-hmm. But when you...
that's why I tell you we need to get out so we can film you and me doing stuff.
This is the thing. Is... One, I'm going to find a recording somewhere where you did not like Tua or believe in Tua. The next one is you're going to eat when they put Justin Fields on the shelf. You're going to be like, you was right.
No. Okay.
Because you are rooted and grounded in this dude need to play. That was just like you used to say, oh, next man up. And that didn't work. And then how you used to be rooted and grounded about Heisman Trophy winners. That don't work. That don't work, man.
Okay.
You know, at this level. It's grown man stuff, bro. It's grown man stuff. So what you got going on this week, bro?
We're going to be doing the sideshow tonight from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Me and my brother playing some good music, all good entertainment. And then we're going to be doing the music for Faith in Florida tomorrow. Faith in Florida tomorrow, the organization that fights for voting rights. That's tomorrow. They're having their end of the year party here. It's really huge, man.
Okay,
we did it last year. We're gonna do it again.
Is it free to everybody or just?
No, you got to be invited.
So if y'all invited, I'm invited.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I just come in as the speaker boy.
Yeah. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah. All right, guys, check us out on Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to the Sports Field Crew. You inside the man cave. I'm Brother Jarrell.
Brooklyn, all good.
See ya.
Sports View with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter